Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome back. It is Unit 4 time in English 107. A couple of reminders. Don't forget that tomorrow night, Tuesday at 7 p.m., we will be having the third of 6 workshops. Numbers are hard, especially on a Monday morning. The third of 6 workshops for English 107. If you're able to join us live, that's awesome. Those are recorded, and a lot of the stuff that I talk about is the same stuff I'll be talking about with you in this video, but it is a great chance to meet with me live if you have questions and things like that. So hopefully I will see some of you there. In the meantime, we're going to go ahead and take a look at unit number 4. So let me open everything up that needs to be opened up. All right. So this week we are doing something a little bit different, and it's actually kind of fun because our assignment is to create a vision board. So we'll take a look at that when we get to the bigger assignment of the week. As usual, of course, you have the overview, and our theme this week is goal setting. You're going to learn a lot about different goal setting techniques and things of that nature in the readings and resources. So as usual, you want to make sure that you go through those first. The Unit 4 takeaway is from one of my favorite authors, Henry David Thoreau. And then we have our readings. There is an article from the Johnson book called Keep It Simple. It's chapter 8 in the academic writing book. And then we have a couple of helpful articles, one on creating visuals to enhance comprehension and recall. In an English class, we don't often get to use visuals, but we do get to use visuals this week, which is very exciting. And then we have another one on goal setting. And of course, overall, that's our theme for the week. There are additional chapters on goal setting from the same book, from the Gresh's book. Chapters 1 through 4 really are the ones that you are given here. And I would go ahead and read all of them, even though technically 2 through 4 are quote unquote supplemental. We also have videos on SMART goals, which it's a great technique for setting your goals, as well as some things about growth mindset, which is very, very helpful as well. So make sure that you go through all of the readings and resources before tackling the graded assignments. You do not have an interactive this week, but you do have a discussion board on goal setting and the vision board, which is also focusing on your goals. So in the discussion board this week, there's 2 questions, but I want you to make sure that you also pay attention to what the beginning says. Share 1 or 2 of your personal goals with the class. Explain the steps you plan to take to accomplish them. So in addition to answering the 2 questions, you do need to share at least 1 goal and the steps that you plan on taking. So with that goal and with the steps, you're going to answer the questions as well. How will a growth mindset help you to achieve your goals? And that's why it's really important to view the videos on growth mindset. And then what is one thing you learned from your lessons this week that has helped you to set your goals or to create your plan? As usual, you want to have your own response up by, say, Wednesday, and that will give you the rest of the week to come back and respond to at least 2 of your classmates. Make sure that if anyone asks you any questions, that you also answer those questions, particularly me, because I do ask a lot of questions. And remember that for your own post, you want it to be a really good, well-developed paragraph, at least 6 sentences. And with the questions, it may be even longer than that in this particular case. It doesn't have to be multiple paragraphs, but it does need to be well-developed. And then when you are responding to others, I've mentioned this. I know it's really hard sometimes to think of what to say, but they do have some questions that you can focus on. A question that you can focus on: are any of your peers' goals similar to yours? And then, of course, expand the conversation by discussing different goals, how best to achieve them. Ask your fellow classmates some questions, et cetera, et cetera. Aim for 3 to 5 sentences minimum in your responses to others. Okay. And again, detail is going to be key in both cases. Now we get to what I consider one of the most fun assignments in English 107. It's different. It's something that is not an essay or even a paragraph. We are creating a vision board, and there is a template that you can use in PowerPoint. And if you do not have PowerPoint on your computer, you do have access to PowerPoint along with Word in the Office 365 set that you get as a post-university student. So you do have access to it, even if you haven't used it yet. So please do utilize the template. It'll simplify things, and it will also keep you from missing some of the required elements. So let's go over the assignment first, and then I'm going to show you the template and how to maneuver it. In this activity, you will create a vision board that focuses on your future goals. Throughout this class and your time at post-university, you will use these goals to shape your education and plan your future. Open the vision board template attached to the assignment link. You can use a different tool if you want to, but honestly, I really, really, really recommend going ahead and using PowerPoint. You do have free access to it. And like I said, the main reason I want you to use the template is that it has the spots for the elements that are required. And if you do it, say in Microsoft Word, it's easier to forget something. So use the template. I promise it will not hurt you. Okay. You're going to fill in the blank spaces with 3 photos that demonstrate 3 of your goals. There are images in the template that you can copy and paste or move over, but you can also look for your own photos online. You can also use your own photos if you have some that you have taken, for example, that you want to use. In finding images in PowerPoint, and I'll show you how to do this, you click on the box you wish to put the image into, and you insert the image. You can use stock images. That's a good thing to use, as well as the ones that are already provided for you. And again, I'm going to show you how to do that. Insert the image. You may have to resize it. You want it to fit in the tiny, tiny little box. The other thing that you're going to have is 2 direct quotations from inspirational people. Okay. 2 spaces are marked, type text here, add a quote here. So 2 quotations, 3 photos, all of which relate in some way, shape, or form to your goals. We looked at rubrics last week. This rubric is very, very simple. If you do not have 3 images or 2 quotes, you will not get a very high score. So please, please, please just do it. It is 100% possible to get 100% on this assignment. All you have to do is pick 3 images that reflect your goals and 2 quotes. That's it. It's easy peasy. You can do this. Okay. So let's look at the template. So the template is already set up in PowerPoint. The template comes with 3 pages now, or 3 slides, as we call them in PowerPoint. The only one, the one that is really your actual vision board, is slide number 2. But slide number 1, obviously, that we're looking at right now, points out what a vision board is, gives you all kinds of information about how to manage a vision board, et cetera, et cetera. The next slide is the actual vision board. So this is the one that you're going to personalize. The last slide has some of the photos that you can copy and use. So obviously most of you are here because you're seeking a degree. And so obviously the 2 that have kind of graduation themes, that's going to apply to almost anybody in the class. Maybe you have some family goals. Maybe you want to own a nice house, whatever the case may be. Any long-term goals, such as graduation, family, retirement, in my case, I'm getting closer, you can use any goal in your vision board. Okay. So you can use these photos, but you do not have to use these photos. Now I'm going to show you how to use one of these photos. So I'm going to pick the one of the house, because this would be a nice place for me to retire. It looks very peaceful. So I'm going to come back over to the vision board, and I'm going to paste this in this template. Now I'm going to put this in the box. I'm going to expand it so that it fills the box. and I'm going to add a title. So I'm going to call this Retirement Mecca. Okay. Then I need 2 additional pictures, and I'm going to show you how to use the PowerPoint itself to get the pictures. So we're going to click in this box, and we're going to click on Insert, as it mentioned, and we're going to choose Pictures, and I'm going to choose Stock Images because that's what the instructions give you. So in the stock images, you're going to search the stock images. Let's say I want to retire with some money. So I'm going to search for money. I'm going to choose this piggy bank because it's cute. And you're going to have to, again, resize it and move it to one of the boxes. So it's going to look a little weird because I'm going to make it a little squatty, but that way we see more of the pig. We're going to put financial security for the theme of that one. I think that one makes sense. And we need one more photo down here. Now, you can also use your own photos. So I'm going to do a picture from a file. And if you have pictures on your computer, you will be able to search those and look at those. And I'm going to pick one of my goals is to finish a half marathon, which I have not done yet. So I'm going to choose one of my running photos. Me in my Snow White outfit. I know I'm very cute. Gonna have to make this tiny though, but that's okay. I would rather be tiny. Ooh, I don't want to be wide. We're gonna leave it narrow. So I'm gonna put my goal here is finish half marathon. And that, of course, doesn't really fit very good. So I'm going to make this box a little bit bigger. There we go. The other things to personalize this, it has a spot for your name. So let's put my name in. And now we have to add our 2 direct quotations. Now, in order to find quotations, I would suggest using the interwebs. So we're going to open Google. And I'm going to put inspirational quotes. There are tons of websites that have good quotes that you could use. So we're going to go to, let's see. Let's use this one by USA Today. Why not? It's a decent thing. So this one has 50 quotes to choose from, 50 motivational quotes, and it can be anything, but it does need to relate obviously to goal setting. So attitude is a little thing that makes a big difference. Winston Churchill. I love that because one of my goals is to maintain a positive attitude. So we're going to come back over to the box and I'm going to paste that in. Now, again, this is a little bit large, so I'm gonna make it smaller. Actually, it might fit. Yeah, it fits. I just need to move it up. There we go. So you want to have the quote and you want to have who said it. So all I did was copy and paste it. Attitude is a little thing that makes a big difference. Okay. So that relates to my goal of maintaining a positive attitude. Let's get one more quote. Let's see. Oh, I like this one. Amanda Gorman, the poet that read at Joe Biden's inauguration 4 years ago. Let's use that one. She's awesome. All right, so we're going to put that in this box. And this one I'm going to definitely have to make smaller. So let's take this text and smallify it. Just making up words, but that's okay. And I could even slide the box out a little bit, maybe. There we go. That's good. So this is my vision board. Okay. Now you can get rid of this slide and this slide and just save the slide itself. If you don't, that's absolutely fine. As long as this slide is complete, it's good, but I'm gonna save it just by itself. So we're gonna put save as, and I'm gonna put JP Vision. Okay, under documents, and we will save that. So just like if you were submitting a Word document, you're going to come in to the assignment and click on the link, and you're going to upload the file. So browse local files. It should be my first item in PowerPoints. It is. Okay. I also have, as you can see, I have a lot of the templates and stuff. So I'm going to double click that one. Same as anything, we're going to agree to submit it, and we're going to submit that, and we'll eventually get a preview. That's it. That's how you do the vision board. If you need extra help with it, please do let me know. I'm happy to walk you through it again. But that is how it is done. It's fairly easy. And it's more fun, I think, than writing a paragraph, but who am I? Some days I agree with myself, some days I don't. That's your marching orders for this week. So please, I look forward to reading your goals on the discussion board, as well as seeing your goals on your vision board. So take care, everybody. Have a great week, and I will see you hopefully tomorrow night, or next week on the next weekly walkthrough video. Take care, everybody.